So it should have gotten out. Like, so what was your thought process going up for? Was it just, I hope I can catch this?
I mean, I was gonna go get it. Just do what he trusted me. So he just threw it up. I know I can go get it, so I just wanted to go get it.
What do you think Jarkel's probably best attribute is on the court?
On the court?
Yeah.
Because he's one of the best people I've ever been around.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about as a person and off the court. But on the court, I mean, he knows how to score. He's the aggressor. In practice, it's like he's sparring against Mike Tyson. Therefore, when the fight comes, he's ready. He achieves in practice. He's not just being active, and he's shown it. And we've been in Missouri for 3 games, and he averaged 41 a game. Played in Tennessee for 4 games. He averaged 39. We've played in the remaining games. Where I guess we're sitting at 11-5, and a lot of those remaining. We're undefeated in Mississippi, so I guess we do need to stay in state. But that'll give some of our in-state teams some bulletin board materials. But he's right at 37 points a game. I like it because he's not that I'm saying Jarkel, he's just so humble, and it's easy to cheer and root for a type of a student athlete like Jarkel Joiner.
Yeah, I'm sure it makes it easier, because I've heard a lot about how good of a guy you are. That when you're going off for 52, right, like that the other guys aren't giving you like side eyes, right? They're no one's thinking like, hey, get me involved. Like, it's just fun watching you go off. Like, do you try to make it a point to like get other people involved, or like when you're just going, are you just going for it all?
Yes, sir. I still look for my teammates in situations like that when I'm in the zone. But my teammates, they just put a lot of trust in me. So I just do what I got to do on the court to get the W.
How much of it being Calhoun City helped today, since you had already played them earlier in the year?
Well, I mean, they don't really. They want to disrupt what you do offensively. They don't bring 2 guys at the ball, and especially with Jarkel having the season he's having. They don't bring 2 guys with Jarkel, and he's going to have to throw over and play away from the ball, and that's what he showed. I mean, he was on the ball a lot tonight, but he was playing away from the ball. And we are familiar with Calhoun City. Actually, Coach Coffey and our best friends, our players, we traveled to Florida with them, played in the tournament, traveled on the same charter bus with them. So we do a lot of team stuff actually with Calhoun City.
Yeah.
When it's tipped off, oh yeah, it's a moment, we want to beat them. And I'm not trying to backtrack, but Jarkel has done a lot of great things in the stat book this year individually that has helped us as a team. His teammates really root for him and respond to him, and they know they're part of the piece to our puzzle too, as far as us getting back to Jackson. And, we had a player of the year last year. There'll be a player of the year next year, and I think Jarkel made a good push tonight for player of the year in Mississippi, and he's going to have to continue to show it, and hopefully deep into the playoffs into Jackson.
Absolutely. That should do it for me.
Coach Jeff Roberts, Magnoliahoops here. Want to touch on another great player played out there tonight too, LaDavius Draine, Calhoun City. He had 35 points. Can you touch on LaDavius' game tonight?
Well, as far as the type player he is, I think he's been under the radar. He's going to be a really good college player. He'll be a great player at the next level because of his body, his length. He's able to play around the lane, and he can shoot it from the perimeter. Gave us some trouble, gives a lot of his opponents some trouble because you start putting body on him, you put him on the free throw line, and he scores. We would rather keep him on the perimeter and where he's shooting, but he sliced us, and we gave up some easy points. I think we answered a lot of them. Some of theirs were 2s, some of ours were 3s, but we know we've got to shore some things up. But we definitely give Draine credit. Great kid, great player, and his best basketball is ahead of him.
Jarkel, this question is here for you. It's no question about it. Everybody has Nick Witherspoon, #1 player in the state. In my opinion, it's a 1A and a 1B. It's either Nick or you or Nick. Can you tell me what about your game do you think would put you ahead of him as being the best player in the state right now?
My consistency in scoring and just everywhere on the ball, defensively and offensively.
Your shot, definitely. His ability, the goal, and tonight, they some body on him, and he started getting to the goal. But Jarkel has put the time, and he comes early and stays late, and he can shoot the ball. And y'all well know the three. I mean, yeah, he can shoot from 19-9 and get an extra point. 3 points, and Jarkel can really shoot it.
Jeff Roberts, Magnoliahoops here tonight. Coach Coffey, Calhoun City, just defeated by Oxford. Jarkel dropped 52 tonight. You could try to stop him. You could try to contain him. What's the best way to slow him down?
Defend. We didn't defend like we needed to. We didn't defend well. Jarkel, he's probably the best. I think he's the best guard in Mississippi. I know some kids Andy does a rank here and there, but I think Jarkel pound for pound the best guard skill-wise in Mississippi. And we didn't do a good job of playing defense on him, knowing where he was, getting help side defense on him. I think we had a little more time to practice and prepare for it. We maybe helped out a little bit with the jump in the fire today, and we didn't do a good job. I think. But I'll get to Oxford. Jarkel, he's a really good guard. He shot the ball really well.
Coach, we do thank you for filling in on short notice like that. Velma had to bow out because of inclement weather and everything. So, spur of the moment, you was called this morning. Rather the troops come up to play. So we do appreciate that very much. And
I was proud of the guys for getting together. I called them this morning, get them all together, and they came on out and played. But I just still think we could have competed more than what we did. We'll pick that up. We'll be back. We'll get back to work Monday. That take care of.
Okay, touch on LaDavius' night tonight. He had 35 for himself. Scoring inside, outside, a little bit of everything. Free throw line. Mixed his game up a good bit tonight. What do you think about his performance there?
LaDavius played a great game tonight. He did a good job offensively. Did a good job defensively. We didn't play him a whole lot. He's got a couple of freshman guards starting beside him right there. He got kind of a mentor, so I turned the ball over a lot. He found himself playing point guard, shooting guard, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So he puts a lot of pressure on him. I know he gets tired a lot in the game. I just had to keep him going. I feel bad for him sometimes, but when you're a ball player, you're a ball player. But I think he did a great job. And more important about him, besides the basketball, his character. He works so hard in practice and all that stuff. It just carries over to the game for him. He's doing a great job for us.
LaDavius, it's going to go to you here. He just touched on you playing 1 through 5 on the court. Just going to give you a little of my input on that. I think that's helping develop your game for the next level. And the way you're improving this year, it's gonna work on the next level for you once you get up to D1 ball. Can you touch on your performance tonight? Kind of how you felt out there?
Hitting the I had to do a little bit of everything. I'm used to it. I've been doing it all season, so it's just a daily routine.
What about Jarkel's performance? You and him were teammates summer before last for the North Mississippi Kings. Can you touch on Jarkel's 52 tonight and his overall performance?
He's a good player. We gave him a lot of layups and open shots.
Coach, at any point during the game, were you considering coming out of the press? Because that was giving up a number of layups on the back end, or was that kind of the necessary evil you ought to go with?
We did. Our rotation didn't go good. We supposed to be stunt and slow the ball down, something, fall it back into a zone.
Yeah.
But we were getting out of rotation, and that's something we've been doing lately. We got to get fixed up. We've been getting a lot of points up on the press. Sometimes the press will work for you, sometimes it will work against you. And we got a lot of things to fix on to see. Sometimes you got to come out of that press and rearrange the game plan. But we supposed to fell back into half-court defense and felt like a box that wanted to contain Jarkel, but we didn't do a good job of staying on our assignments, so we paid for it. I mean, he would get layups, and sometimes when we did get back in it, he would find ways to get free. He's got a motor. He just keep working. I mean, you got to keep an eye on him, because you blink 1 minute, he's gone to the goal, and got a backdoor layup or something. But they did get a lot of layups against the press, and that's just something I got to get fixed.
How hard is it to, just go and play a team that, I mean, of course you've played before this year, but I mean, like you said, you didn't plan for them. I mean, how hard is that to kind of get going into that?
Your heart and character come into effect then.
Yeah.
That's where you got to play with heart and character. Sometimes you can just step out there on the court and go play a basketball game, play with heart and character, and that's something that we didn't bring completely to the game tonight. That's why I got to challenge my kids that. It's not going to be not a cakewalk. You got to be able to step out there and take the good with the bad. And when you meet that adversity, you got to be able to fight through it. And I think when we met adversity tonight, we didn't pull through it. And that's just something as a team that we got to do to play Calhoun City ball. That's something that we got to do. Ain't no excuses and no exceptions. We just got to pick it up. And like I said, I know we didn't have time to prepare, but we've been practicing, you know, ever since August. So, you know, I think we should have played with a little more heart and character than what we did. But we'll get that fixed up next week. Try to get back to old Calhoun City ball and get rolling.
Absolutely. LaDavius, what were your plans for tonight? I mean, you know, I'm sure it wasn't basketball earlier this morning. So I mean, what would you have been doing instead of dropping 35?
Probably up in the gym getting extra shots.
So you would have been playing basketball anyway. I got you.